The morning passed without a trace. Another cup, another place. The same old streets beneath my feet. The same red light across the street. I took my time around the block. The windows caught the early sun. Nothing seemed about to change. Then I saw you through the crowd. You moved beneath the summer light, a little late, a little bright. I changed direction without a plan. The city opened where I turned, a narrow lane, a painted door, a place I'd never seen before. The morning suddenly felt wide, with nowhere else I had to be. We took the street along the trees, warm pavement, moving leaves. A market open near the square, fresh fruit and flowers everywhere. You stopped beside a wooden stand, a paper bag between your hands. I watched the sunlight cross your face and forgot about the time. By noon the sidewalks filled again, bicycles passed and buses turned. We found some shade beside a wall. The summer air was warm and still, nothing about the day was rare. No distant trip, no perfect view, just ordinary things around us, feeling different next to you. The hours moved without a wait. The afternoon arrived too soon. We crossed a bridge above the road. The building shimmered in the heat. A breeze came through between the trees. The noise below grew soft and thin. I let the moment take its shape without deciding what it meant. The shadow shifted toward the east. The day returned to where it was. The streets grew busy, phones lit up. The world remembered all its plans, but something stayed beneath the noise. A lighter rhythm in my step. An ordinary day had turned before I noticed it could change. Same street, new lights. Past where I knew, a little farther, different view. The morning heat had settled in. The trees were moving with the wind. I crossed a street I'd passed before, then kept on walking 1 block more. Nothing pulled me back that way, so I let let the distance shape the day. The houses changed, the walls grew light. A narrow lane opened to the right. A bicycle leaned against a gate. A blue awning moved above a cafe. The sound of traffic grew more faint. The air felt softer in the shade. The city seemed to loosen there, a little slower, a little spare. I found a table near the glass, a quiet corner of the path. The morning stretched across the floor. The sunlight reached the wooden door. Outside the leaves kept moving. Inside the room stayed cool. A simple place I'd never seen felt strangely easy to belong to. The hours passed without a line. No need to measure every sign. People came and people left. The room kept breathing all the same. The cup grew light between my hands. The shadows shifted on the wall. The farther I had walked from home, the less I missed the usual road. By early noon the sky was clear. The streets had filled with summer heat. I stepped outside and turned around. The cafe faded behind the trees. The route ahead was still unknown. No landmark waited to be found. I kept on moving past the square, letting the city open slowly. Later, when I turned for home, the streets looked different from before. Not because they'd really changed, I had simply seen a little more. The usual way was still the same. The signs, the walls, the passing cars. But something wider followed back a little farther. Then the day began. One more block, one more view. The street was warm, the sky was clear. I knew the route from here to there. The same old wall, the same green door. A corner passed 100 times. Then something bright caught through the shade. A narrow path beside the gate. I slowed my step, you did the same. The day it shifted without a name. The path led down behind the trees. Cooler air, a softer breeze. A little courtyard open wide. White chairs, blue shadows. Morning light. The city noise fell far behind. The space fell hidden from the time. Nothing there was grand or new, still it felt worth walking through. Found a table near the wall, a climbing vine above it all. The glass reflected moving leaves. The air stayed light, the street stayed still. A cup grew warm between my hands. A small bird landed near the stairs. The hours outside kept moving on inside. They almost disappeared. The sun climbed higher through the leaves. Light crossed slowly over the floor. People came and people left. The room kept holding its quiet shape. Nothing asked to be remembered. Nothing tried to mean too much. Still every little thing felt clear, because we had the time to notice. By early afternoon the shade had moved. The table changed from blue to gold. The street outside grew loud again. A bicycle passed. A door swung closed. We stayed a little longer there. Not from need, not from a plan. Just because the place had found us before the day could pull us back. When we stepped out, the road looked new. The same old wall, the same green door. Nothing outside had really changed. The city kept its usual pace, but something small came with me still. A quieter rhythm, brighter view. Some places wait behind the day, until you finally look their way. Almost missed, still found. Hour remained before the train. Too short to leave, too long to wait. I walked outside into the warmth. The afternoon had lost its rush. I checked the time and put it away. No need to count the rest of the day. A quiet street, a shaded wall. Nothing important there at all. Across the lane I saw you there. 2 paper cups, sun in your hair. I crossed the road without a thought. The day had given more than I'd planned. We started walking through the shade, past little shops and open gates. No destination pulled us through, just empty minutes shared with you. found some steps beneath a tree. You settled down one step from me. A passing bus moved through the light. A suitcase rolled out of sight. The morning faded from my mind. The meetings blurred somewhere behind. The city carried on its way. I let the noise drift far away. The sunlight moved across the ground. The streets grew softer all around. Your empty cup rested nearby. A quiet breeze went passing by. The clock was moving, I knew it well. Still nothing pulled me from the spell. A crowded day had opened wide and left this little space inside. The shadows stretched along the street. The afternoon returned its speed. Your steps grew distant down the road. I stayed behind a moment more, and slowly turned toward the station. Back to schedules, back to motion. The train arrived right on its time. I stepped aboard and left the light. The carriage filled with quiet faces, books and phones and empty spaces. The window carried streets away. Another ordinary day. Yet somewhere between where I'd been and everything still waiting ahead, a simple hour had changed its weight, small enough to almost miss, long enough to carry home, a little space between the hours. The alarm went off, I let it ring. The window showed a cloudless morning. I made some coffee, burned the toast, then saw your name light up my phone. Are you awake? I wrote I am. You sent a picture from where you sat, blue sky above, a cup below. I grabbed my jacket, time to go. You were outside the little store, one foot against the painted door. Your hair was messy from the wind. You saw me coming, gave a grin. We took the road behind the square. The morning sun was everywhere. No rush of cars, no crowded train. The city somehow felt less plain. We found a bakery down the street. You chose the window, I chose the seat. You broke a pastry into two, then took the half I'd wanted to. I gave you a tired look. You laughed and pushed it back. streets were full. Doors were open, buses rolled. We walked beneath the summer trees. A little shade, a little breeze. You talked about a place nearby, a rooftop view and open sky. I passed it many times before. Today I wanted to see more. We climbed the stairs, the city spread, from old red roofs to towers ahead. You stood beside me at the rail. The morning light had turned less pale. Nothing below was really new. Same streets, same signs, same avenue. Maybe the difference wasn't the view. Maybe the morning just needed you. We came back down around midday. You had somewhere you had to be. I watched you leave across the street, then turned around and felt the heat. The day went on the way days do go. Calls came in, I answered too, but something stayed from earlier on. A lighter step to carry home. Same city, different day. You showed up early, I showed up late. You didn't ask why I had changed. You moved your chair, I took the seat. The room was cool, the street had heat. You had a story, I had none. You kept on talking, I let you run. No need to fill every little space. It felt alright, just sharing the place. We ordered slowly, changed our minds. You watched the people passing by. I tried your coffee, you stole my spoon. Someone outside was humming a tune. The waiter laughed when you said his name. You swore you'd met him once in Spain. I knew you hadn't, you knew it too. That made it better, that sounded like you. We left the cafe after 2. The sky was pale, the air felt new. You took the sidewalk near the trees. I walked beside you at your speed. No destination, no fixed plan. You stopped to look inside a stand. A postcard rack, a yellow frame. You picked one up and read the name. We crossed the bridge, the river shone. You checked your phone, then turned it off. I asked you why, you shrugged and said, nothing important right now. We leaned against the railing there. The wind kept moving through your hair. You didn't speak, I didn't mind. Some silence feels better than lines. steps got slower, mine did too. We found a bench near the station. You sat down first, I followed you. No big confession, no surprise, just easy laughter, tired eyes. The kind of day that doesn't try to mean too much or pass you by. Your train came first, you stood and waved. I watched the doors close in your face, then got your message before I moved. Same again, I smiled at that. Some people make the hours light, some people make the room feel right. I don't need more than days like this. Not every good thing needs a name. See you soon. See you soon. I took the long way through the square, a paper cup, a wooden chair. The morning rush was almost gone, the street had started moving on. I saw your coat across the road, you saw me too, your walking slowed. No message first, no place to meet, just both of us on the same street. You crossed my way, I crossed to you. You asked me what I planned to do. I had no answer, neither did you. So we just walked and picked a view. A narrow street, a second floor, a cafe we'd ignored before. We took the table near the wall. We hadn't planned this day at all. You tried my drink, you made a face. I laughed so hard I lost my place. You moved the sugar out of reach, then started talking about the beach. A train you'd take, a town you'd seen, a tiny house with painted green. I said I'd go if I had time. You said then make some. I said I might. We left at noon, the sky was blue. I had nowhere I needed to. You found a market down the lane. We bought some fruit, forgot the change. A record shop was open late. You disappeared behind the crate, then held one up and smiled at me. I didn't know what you could see. By 4 o'clock, we'd crossed the town. My phone stayed quiet in my bag. The things I thought I'd have to do felt less important next to you. Not because the world had changed, the streets and signs were still the same, but something simple had gone right, and somehow that was quite enough. The evening came, we reached the train. You checked the board, I watched your face. Your line arrived before my own. You turned around before you Same time next week? You said it light. I answered, yeah, that sounds alright. No plan became a pretty good day. The afternoon had settled down. The louder streets were farther now. A half-lit room, an open blind, a little space to clear my mind. The coffee sat beside the glass. The minutes moved without a task. Nothing urgent filled the air. For once I simply stayed there. The light came in across the floor. A shadow reached toward the door. Outside, the traffic rolled. Inside, the room stayed warm. I watched the leaves move with the wind. A slower rhythm settled in. The day had lost its sharper edge. I let it drift without a plan. You crossed the room and took a seat. No sudden change, no need to speak. The quiet stayed between us both, not empty, just enough. A passing cloud covered the sun. The walls grew soft, the noise grew thin. The ordinary felt complete. Nothing more was needed then. The city kept its distant pace. The window held a fading blue. The cup went cold, the room grew still. The hours thinned without a sound. I noticed things I usually miss. The shape of light, the moving air. The way a moment can remain without becoming something more. Evening slowly entered in. The glass reflected lights outside. Your coat was resting near the chair. My book stayed open where it lay. No reason came to move too soon. No clock demanded anything. The day had given all it had. And somehow that felt generous. Later, the room went dim. The street below grew bright again. We left the silence where it was and carried some of it away. Nothing changed in any grand way. The city stayed, the city still. But something softer followed home from the quiet side of the day. Small drops remained along the steps. The pavement held a darker shade. The afternoon felt newly made. A window opened down the street. Cool air moved around my feet. The clouds broke wide above the town. Everything seemed to settle down. I found you walking near the square, a folded jacket in your hand. The trees were shining from the rain. Thin water ran beside the lane. We took the road behind the shops, past silver roofs and dripping signs. The city looked the same as always, only softer for a while. A little cafe opened its doors. Warm light reached across the floor. We took a table near the glass. The wet street slowly emptied out. A cup grew warm between my hands. The room was quiet, nothing rushed. Outside the leaves kept holding rain. Inside the air felt clear again. The clouds moved east, the blue returned. Sunlight caught the edges first. A bicycle crossed the shining road. A bus moved slowly through the glow. We left the cafe without a plan. The evening opened up ahead. The world had not become brand new. It simply felt easier to see. We walked beneath the dripping trees. Cool water fell from hidden leaves. The summer heat had lost its weight. The streets felt wider after rain. Your shadow moved beside my own. Two quiet shapes along the road. No need to turn the moment into more. It carried enough on its own. By sunset the clouds were gone. The rooftops held the final light. The windows slowly came alive. The evening found its usual sound. Still something stayed within the air. A little clearer, a little calm. The rain had passed through everything and left the day with room to breathe. Wet streets, open sky. Missed the train, I didn't mind. The sun was out, I had the time. I crossed the street, no place to go. A little warm, a little slow. The corner shop had open wide. Someone was laughing just outside. I bought a drink, I took my glasses were falling down. You said hello, I said it back. Then somehow we forgot the track. We walked 2 blocks, then maybe 3. You talked too fast, I let you be. The city moved, we didn't care. The day felt lighter with you there. We found a table by the street, a patch of shade, 2 empty seats. You stole the ice out of my glass. I watched the bicycles go past. You told me things I'd never heard, then lost your place between the words. I liked the pause, I liked the sound. No need to hurry anywhere now. The afternoon was getting long. A window somewhere played a song. You leaned back, I watched the sky. A cloud went slowly drifting by. No grand event, no perfect scene, just somewhere nice to simply be. You looked at me, I looked away, then smiled because you chose to stay. The shadows moved across the wall. We barely noticed them at all. My phone lit up, I let it wait. For once I didn't check the date. You asked me where I'd go from here. I said not far, if you're still near. You laughed at that, so did I. The sun stayed low against the sky. No plans tonight, no need to know. We have some time, let's take it slow. Woke up late, the room was bright. No calls to make, no plans tonight. I left my watch beside the bed, put on my shoes, walked out instead. The street was warm, the sky was clear. Then your message brought me here. You said come out, I said alright. That was enough to start the day. You waited there beside the door. We picked a street we'd missed before. No map in hand, no place in mind. We let the corners choose the time. A little shop, an open chair, the smell of coffee everywhere. You chose a table in the sun. The day had barely even begun. We shared some bread, you took the last. I said, of course, you only laughed. A yellow taxi crossed the road. A dog slept underneath the window. You pointed out a painted wall. I hadn't noticed it at all. Funny how things can look brand new when I am walking next to you. We crossed the park, we took our time. The trees threw shadows in a line. You stopped to watch a fountain run. I stood beside you in the sun. No one was waiting, nothing was due. There wasn't anything we had to do. For once the hours could come and go. We didn't need to make them slow. By late afternoon, the air had changed. The streets were busy once again. You bought 2 drinks, I found a seat. We watched the evening fill the street. Tomorrow morning can arrive. The lists and clocks can come alive. But not just yet, there's still some light. Stay here with me a little while. No hurry home, not yet. Started far from here, a crowded train, a changing sky. The city open, 1 block at a time. Glass and concrete, trees between. I moved along the usual way. The lights changed, people crossed. Nothing has to be remembered still. The day kept moving. By noon, the streets were bright. Heat gathered along the walls. A narrow shadow covered the steps. I slowed down without a reason. Somewhere nearby you were moving too. Different streets, different hours. The same sun above the rooftops. The same city carrying us both. Later, the distance grew small. One street turned into another. The noise softened near the trees. The buildings opened toward the square. I noticed you before the crowd did. A familiar shape, an unfamiliar light. Nothing changed all at once. The afternoon simply became lighter. We crossed the city without a map, past windows, cafes, open doors. The traffic moved beneath the sound. Shadows shifted across the pavement. Everywhere looked almost the same, yet the details came closer somehow. A painted wall, a balcony, the wind between two buildings. By late afternoon, the heat had softened. The streets began to lose their edge. The long light rested on the glass. The rooftops turned a warmer shade. We kept walking through familiar places. No need to reach anything quickly. The city stayed exactly where it was. Only the pace had changed. Evening gathered around the blocks. Windows brightened, traffic slowed. The roads divided again ahead. Different directions waited beyond the square. Still, the day felt connected. One long line through separate hours. The same city beneath our feet. A little different than before. Same streets, new distance. The sun was low, but not yet gone. Warm light remained along the walls. The street had lost its midday heat. Long shadows crossed beneath my feet. A window caught the fading gold. The air had turned a little cool. Nothing was ending, nothing began. The day just loosened where I stood. I found your shape beside the trees. Soft light was moving through the leaves. We took the road along the square. The evening hadn't reached us there. The shops were open, doors swung wide. A quiet breeze moved through the signs. The city still had time to spare. So did we for a little while. We reached a corner facing west. The buildings caught the final sun. A table waited near the glass. The afternoon was almost done. The room was warm, the street was bright. A cup sat cooling near my hand. The world outside kept moving on. Inside, the minutes stretched. The sky grew softer overhead. Blue slowly mixed with deeper shades. The first few windows started glowing. Cars moved beneath the changing light. I watched the city shift its tone. Nothing dramatic marked the change. The day was simply stepping back and making room for something else. breeze had cooled along the road. The crowds had started heading home. Our shadows faded under signs. The evening gathered around the blocks. There was no need to hurry through the little time that still remained. Then one by one the lights came on, windows brightened down the street. The city changed without a sound. Daylight slipped behind the roofs. I carried home the quieter part, the color left before the night, a moment resting in between, too brief to hold, too warm to lose. Last night, then evening. The lights stayed low across the floor, a narrow line beneath the door. The room was quiet, warm and still. The city moved beyond the glass. A cup remained beside my hand. The afternoon had slowed its pace. Nothing called from anywhere. I let the silence take its place. The window held a softer sky, pale blue fading into gold. The leaves outside moved with the air. Their shadows crossed the wall below. You sat nearby without a sound. The space between us felt complete. No need to fill the room with words. The light was enough to make it whole. Bus went past beneath the trees. A cyclist turned around the square. The sounds outside grew thin and far. Inside the air stayed warm. The hour changed without a mark. No bell, no sign, no sudden shift. Only the color on the wall, moving slowly toward the dark. The cup had cooled, the room grew dim, the window brightened with the sky. A little gold remained along the edge of glass and wooden frame. I watched the day release its hold. Nothing needed to be kept. Some moments stay because they leave before we think to hold them close. The first street lights came on below. The room reflected their quiet glow. The city found its evening shade. The window kept the final light. We stayed a while without a a plan. The hours slipped between our hands. No grand memory had begun. Still something there would carry on. Later the room was dark. The window held only the street. The warmth had faded from the glass. The day had gone without a sound. Yet somewhere in the quiet after trace remained beneath the night. Not in the room, not in the sky, just in the way the evening felt. The light was gone, the warmth remained. The light came down between the roofs. The traffic slow, the air felt loose. I left the office later than planned. You were outside with both your hands inside your coat, watching the street. You looked at me and moved your feet. No special place, no reason why. We started walking side by side. The shops were closing one by one. The heat was fading with the sun. A bus went past, a bicycle rang. Someone upstairs opened a window. You told me how your day had gone. I listened while we moved along. Nothing urgent, nothing loud, just little stories through the crowd. We found a corner near the park. The trees were green, the sky grew dark. You sat beside me, not too close, then leaned your head against my shoulder. I didn't move, you didn't speak. The evening settled around the street. For once the city felt almost still. I think I liked the quiet of it. A distant light came through the leaves. The night arrived without a scene. You asked if I was tired yet. I said a little, not enough. We stayed there longer than we planned. No clock between us, no demand. The world kept moving somewhere far, but not right here, not where we are. When we stood up, the road was clear. The air was cooler than before. You walked beside me to the light, then stopped and said, text me tonight. I smiled once, you smiled too. Nothing needed more than that. a little slower than they began. The city moved, we took our time. Came in late, just after 10. The room was quiet, mostly empty then. You took the chair across from mine. No little speech, no perfect line. Outside the glass, the traffic moved inside. Somehow we found our groove. You smiled once, then looked away. I thought I'd leave, I chose to stay. The coffee cooled between our hands. We talked about unfinished plans, a place you'd seen, a book I'd read, the little things we almost never said. Nothing dramatic, nothing new, just passing time beside you. And every minute felt less planned, like something good we didn't understand. Afternoon came through the blinds, a warmer light, a slower time. You drew a circle on the glass. I watched the people walking past. We didn't ask what this could be. You stayed yourself, I stayed with me. Maybe that's why it felt so right. No need to name the changing light. The street grew golder, the room grew still. You said you should go, but neither did. One more story, one more cup, one more reason not to get up. No promise made, no grand design, just your shoulder close to mine. If tomorrow moves too fast, give me a little more of this. The lights came on, we stayed a while. The day ran late, the streets were warm, the office lights were coming on. I reached the corner near the train, then let the entrance pass behind. The fastest road could wait tonight. I had enough of measured time, so I kept walking past the square, with evening moving through the air. The shops leaves were changing for the night. Small lamps appeared behind the glass. The summer heat began to fall. Long shadows leaned against the walls. I crossed a road I'd rarely take. The traffic faded 1 block away. A quieter part of town appeared, still close enough, but somehow new. Pavement curved beneath the trees. A cooler wind moved through the leaves. Balconies caught the evening gold. Open windows framed the sky. A little cafe was closing down. Chairs were stacked beside the wall. Nothing there asked me to stay. Still I slowed before I passed. The road went farther than I thought. The city opened toward the west. The buildings thin, the sky grew wide. The sun sat low between the roofs. I felt the day release its weight. The hours behind grew less defined. Every step became its own, with nowhere else I had to reach. The first few lights came on below. Their reflections crossed the street. The air grew cooler near the park. The evening sounds became more clear. A distant train, a closing door, footsteps moving somewhere near. The city hadn't slowed at all. Simply changed my pace. By the time I turned toward home, the sky had lost its final gold. Familiar streets returned again. The same old corner, the same front door. Nothing waiting there had changed. Tomorrow still would come on time. But tonight I carried back a little distance of my own. The long way home, worth every step.